what I want to declare right now is that the Lord is going to actually re-elect President Trump, and he's going to allow him to come to office again for another 4 years. And so right now it's Thursday, midday, and we don't know the election results, and there's a lot of things hanging on a thread, and it's not certain. But what the Lord has revealed to me is that, and he also allowed me to vote for him. And what he's allowed me to see into is this outcome of the U.S. election, that he will come and he will be elected again, but he's going to allow this period where people are, whether you're Christian or whether you're not, or whether you're in support or not of him, to see that God takes all the glory.
Hey, so what's up, guys? So a few days ago, I did a video and a subsequent series of videos that gave a prophetic word that stated that President Trump would be reelected a second term. And this was a few days after the election when the media called Biden as the winner. And this video is going to be a reaction video and a follow-up video to explain some of the things that God was teaching me and how he was able to really push me to say these things. I'm going to give a few clarifying words about the prophetic gift itself, and as well I'm going to give a word to you guys, some encouraging words, as well as something that is on my heart for President Trump if he were to be listening. And then lastly, I'm going to give another prophetic word that clarifies a lot of what's going to come and will shortly come to pass.
Satan has been moving in within one side and the Lord within the other. And what's going to happen is not that the Republican Party, and like I've prophesied that Trump would win a second term.
And I tell people, if God didn't want Trump in office, he could have just snapped his fingers like Ruth Ginsburg, and he could have allowed somebody else to be in office, but he didn't. He knew from the beginning of his life, of our life, who's going to be president at 2016 all the way to 2024. And that right now is going to be President Trump. And people are going to regret, and they're going to reject who God has anointed. And God has anointed, and he's appointed Trump. And you have all these people like myself and all their prophetic voices that are declaring that he is the chosen person for this time and place once things turn around. And so once January 20th comes around, obviously we will have a sitting president. And at that time, everyone will be humbled in some way. Everybody will be humbled because they took a side, or they had such a strong opinion, only to have had such a reversal with that.
You know that I've been giving a lot of prophetic word on what is to come to pass. And it is a few days away from January 6th, as well as the 20th, where Trump will be reelected. And I just want to share with you guys a couple of things the Lord's been putting on my heart. And the Lord's been giving me this word. He says it's time. It's time for the walls of Jericho to come down. It's time. The end date is January 20th. And everything that's happened, and with December rolling around, with the electoral counts and with certification, all that stuff is theatrics, guys. Recently, I have been proclaiming that Trump would win a second term, and that's going to happen. And I don't know why a lot of people are freaking out right now. But I want to show you guys what the Lord has been showing me. And if you've been following my videos, I've reiterated these things. So I'm going to really bring up prophetic words that I've already said, and I'm going to emphasize certain things that are going to come to pass in the next couple of weeks and stuff. Again, I've said it generically. I haven't set dates and times, but I have set January 20th as being a critical date. And so a lot of people are tripped up on that. Like 2 weeks have passed and blah, 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 30 days, blah, blah, blah. But remember, a lot of these things you're not aware of, or it hasn't been in the news yet, or you have to wait till the very kind of last minute, because God is working kind of in that fashion at this moment. So again, the three things that have not yet come to pass is that Trump will be reelected. He will have a second term. The second is that God is going to allow some sort of swift justice to come about to take all the evil and the wickedness out of all the different industries, all the different places that God has allowed it to just happen. What I've done in the last few weeks is really tried my best to set you up for what is to come and what is happening. And so a lot of the prophetic words I've said have come to pass, or is going to come to pass. I've said this in multiple videos. I do want to clarify one thing, though. I do try my best to distinguish what is the prophetic word that God gave me versus what is an opinion that I have. And so I do want to apologize if I don't make that as clear as possible. A lot of people that have been reaching out to me
And a lot of wise, very seasoned prophetic prophets or prophetically gifted people have coached me and have been telling me different things. Again, I'm, a young adult and I'm growing in this area. I've acknowledged that in a previous video. I don't want to call myself, a prophet or whatnot. I tell people I'm just a brother, but I do know that in this hour, which is this week, as well as in the subsequent weeks, there are 3 prophetic words that are remaining, and that is that Trump will be president again. There's going to be some sort of military intervention, and that there's going to be a swift move of justice. And whether that's over the span of a day or days or weeks, I don't know. And so I want to make clear that those are the 3 things that he's given me. I do want to state that tomorrow is a big day, and other prophetic voices have said other things would extend beyond that. And I can see that happening, but I think a lot of things would happen starting tomorrow. And I've also said that the next 30 days would look like this. Those things have come to pass, and it's still coming to pass. I've said that there's going to be chaos in the next 2 weeks. I've said that back on the Friday, about a week and a half ago. And that extends, if you can count the 2 weeks, it extends beyond the 20th up till this Friday. And so even though you are skeptical now and you hate me now or whatever it is, again, like I've said, just wait till tomorrow, and then different things will come to pass. There's a big domino effect. And so again, like I've said, hold throwing your stones, because a lot of you guys have been coming at me with different things. And I tell people, if you are in the spirit and you receive it in the spirit, and even if you can engage me in that, then you would know that this is coming from the Lord. And many of you have that. So tomorrow's a big day. Please keep praying all day. I think things will happen. And the subsequent days, a lot of things will happen as well. And so just be patient. I don't want to keep a timeline for these things, but the 3 things still remain, and those things will come to pass at some point. So I want to make that clear.